Hello students, today I want to tell you about the system of our elections. Here we can see there are two types of system. First one is the Lok Sabha and second is the Vidhan Sabha. The Lok Sabha, basically it is for the center, it is for the central government. The persons, those who are electing in the Lok Sabha, they are termed as MP, Member of Parliament. And the Member of Parliaments, cumulatively they are going to elect the Prime Minister of the country. And if I talk about the Vidhan Sabha, in the Vidhan Sabha, the persons, those who are electing, they are called as MLA, Member of Legislative Assembly, and the persons of Member of Legislative Assembly, cumulatively they are going to elect the Chief Minister of that particular state. So, I hope this particular terminology is clear to you, students. Now, students, I want to tell you about the by-election. Now, what's the meaning of by-election? If any of the person who is on this particular position, if he or she resigns from the particular position, or any of the demise happens of any of the person, those who are on this particular power position, so then after when the election happens again, so that election is termed as by-election. For this I can tell you the recent example which happens in MP, the Vidhan Sabha elections which took place recently. Basically that elections are the by-election. I hope this point is clear to you all. Now students, I want to tell you about the total number of constituencies in the Lok Sabha. In the Lok Sabha, here we can see the total number of constituencies is 543 plus 2 seats are there for the Anglo-Indian persons. Now, what's the meaning of Anglo-Indian? The persons, those who are having the previously, the persons, those who came from the UK and now their offspring, they are just there in India. So here we can just call them as a Anglo-Indian persons.